Hi friends. Welcome to Money Sorcery channel. At any point of time, if you feel this video is valuable for you, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. So, let us quickly discuss today's market updates. BSE Sensex is up by 75 points, that is 0.10%, and settled at 73,961 points. Nifty 50 is up by 42 points, that is 0.19%, and settled at 22,530 points. Bank Nifty is up by 301 points, that is 0.62%, and settled at 48,983 points. Nifty Mid Cap 100 Index is up by 278 points, that is 0.54%, and settled at 51,705 points. Nifty Small Cap 100 Index is up by 83 points, that is 0.50%, and settled at 16,696 points. The Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, has recently introduced stringent guidelines aimed at managing the impact of market rumors on stock prices, particularly during mergers and acquisitions, M&A, buybacks, and other significant transactions. These new measures are designed to ensure that stock prices used in such transactions reflect true company value, free from the distortions caused by speculative activities. In this evolving regulatory environment, PR Newswire offers companies a robust platform to disseminate material information promptly and effectively, helping them comply with SEBI's directives and maintain market integrity. Ensuring fair pricing in M&A and other transactions. SEBI's framework establishes a clear mechanism for determining the unaffected price of a stock, which is crucial for transactions. This price is calculated based on the volume-weighted average price, VWAP, adjusted to exclude fluctuations caused by market rumors. By mandating the use of this adjusted VWAP, SEBI aims to prevent artificial price manipulation and ensure transactions are based on the genuine value of the company. This framework is a significant step towards stabilizing stock prices and maintaining fair market practices. The new guidelines ensure that price disruptions from rumors do not influence transaction valuations, thereby protecting the interests of all stakeholders. Canara Bank stock rose nearly 4% today after the lender said its board of directors approved the raising of 8,500 crore rupees via debt instruments, additional Tier I Tier 2 bonds, for the financial year 2024-25. Udupi Cochin Shipyard Limited, UCSL, a wholly owned subsidiary of Cochin Shipyard, has won a notable order from Ocean Sparkle Limited, an Adani Harbour Services Limited company, for the construction of 3 AST, Ajmathing Stern Drive, tugs of 70T Bollard Pull Power, said the defence firm in a communication to bourses. Railway stock jumps 6% after company enters into EV manufacturing business. Railway stock engaged in manufacturing metal fabrication, railway wagons, wagon components, castings, and many more jumped 4% in the day's trade upon receiving ALE approval to manufacture battery-operated light commercial vehicles. Jupiter Wagons Limited has announced that its subsidiary Jupiter Electric Mobility Private Limited has received ALE approval from the Automotive Research Association of India-wide for compliance with the Central Motor Vehicles rules. Suzlon Group said on Friday that it has secured a wind energy project of about 82 megawatt from Oyster Green Hybrid 1 PVT Ltd. It will install 26 wind turbine generators, each having a rated capacity of 3.15 megawatts at Oyster Green's site at Agar in Madhya Pradesh, the company said in a statement. Shares of Mahindra & Mahindra rose around 3% in trade on 31st May after the stock bagged a rating upgrade to buy from Bank of America Securities. The brokerage was also the first to forecast the stock surpassing Rs 3,000 mark in the next 12 months. Bank of America raised its price target for M&M by over 24% to 3,050 rupees, implying a potential upside of 22% from the previous closing levels. Finance Minister Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman said the Enforcement Directorate has investigated around 1,105 bank fraud cases, which resulted in the attachment of 64,920 crore rupees worth of proceeds of crime. As of December 2023, assets amounting to 15,183 crore rupees have been restituted to the public sector banks. Recently, India's banking sector achieved a significant milestone by recording its highest-ever net profit, crossing 3 lakh rupees crore. The banking sector turned around due to PM Shri Narendra Modi's strong and decisive leadership. Our government atoned for the UPA's sins in the banking sector through comprehensive and long-term reforms, Ms. Sitharaman said in a post on X. She said there was no leniency in recovering bad loans, especially from large defaulters, and the process is ongoing. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for more updates.